Here are some of the highlights from episode 1 with attorney Joe Freed.
What's a case about? And so many lawyers say, well, a case is about what happened in the intersection. Was it the red car or the green car? Who had the red light? Who had the green light? Almost never is that what really carries the day. There's much more important things than that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sounds weird, but that's the facts. The only facts that I think matter are facts that carry an emotional content with them. And I believe at this point in my development, I don't believe that people make decisions based on facts. I think that people make decisions based on emotion, and they backfill whatever facts they need to justify their emotional decision. And I say it because I've seen it. I've been in cases where you try a case for a week or two, and at the end you talk to jurors and you wonder if they were in the same courtroom you were in for that week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm talking about. I mean, you get to, but it's interesting because you get to talk to these people, it's clients, and they've been through a lot of them through terrible circumstances, and now money is supposed to try to help put it together, right? And it's such an incomplete measure.
Mm-hmm.
It's important, but to me, at the end of the day, for my clients, there has to be money there, but it's something about the integrity that you have restored to their existence.
Is it the dignity that you give to that person in the process?
I think dignity is a huge part of it. Mm-hmm. I think about I made an argument one time where I was talking about money, and I'm supposed to be talking. It was the death of a child. And I remember thinking, I'm supposed to tell these people to award a lot of money and how important it is to award a lot of money. And what I found myself saying to the jurors was, no matter how much money you give or how little money you give, you know what mom is going to do? She's going to go back to her house when this is over. She's going to find the courage to open the door to her little girl's room. It's still in exactly the same shape. The bed has not been made. It's been there for 4 years waiting for this trial. And she's going to fall, if she has the courage, she's going to fall under her little girl's bed, and she's going to sniff the pillow. And then she's going to get up, and when she can breathe again, she's going to crawl over to the closet and open the closet and run her hand across the little ruffles on the little dresses that are in the closet, and not any freaking amount of money that you give her is going to change that. So what the hell are we doing here? Mm-hmm. And yet, at the same time, even though all of that is 100% true, you know what else is true? She needs to see a huge freaking number on this piece of paper representing the size of her loss. Because if she doesn't see that, then something's broken in the world forever, right? So that was the argument, and it's not about what a lot of lawyers end up doing and talking about, whatever. I don't know. It bothers me.
I think, well, talking about money in cases, I mean, just in general, in your cases, I think at least personally, I've always felt if I'm in a mediation or even when I'm talking to clients about money after a tragedy like that, is it's almost insulting.
Hell yeah, it's blood money.
It's insulting, and if these people don't get enough, right? There's barely enough there, and they've got a ton of debt and liens to pay off, and the attorney fees are typically pretty significant too. And so at the end of the day, these people walk away. They don't have their dignity and they don't have money, and they're left with a broken life. And that is really, really hard. It's hard to consolidate and be at peace with that. I don't care to what capacity you are involved with the case, whether you're the lawyer or the paralegal or whoever. It's hard to see that because these are human beings going through real life struggles.
So that's so why can't you were saying why can't we be honest in the rest of our lives? Why can't we be honest about this? Why can't my profession be honest about this?
Mhm.
The answer is because we were taught to do it a certain way, and we're afraid that to do it any other way diminishes it, and people will, not accept it.
Yeah.
And there are a number of lawyers. I'm not the only one, but there are a number of lawyers who are challenging that in the world, and they're, saying, what is this case really about?